Good evening, everybody in Aotearoa. Good evening, my fellow Blues fans. We've got a fantastic big game coming up this weekend. So go the Blues against the Crusaders. Although we haven't won the title, but we will be sure to put on a good game. Now, this particular update is for the Chiefs. Okay, now, as we know, the Chiefs have not performed very well this year. Some of it through the fault of their own, some of it not so much, but hey, stats and records speak for itself, and that is what at the end of the day everybody looks at. So unfortunately for the Chiefs, this video is for you, and further unfortunately for you is there's no off season. I recommend there is no off season for the new incoming coach, and I believe that apart from Christmas, apart from any significant holidays, there should be a holiday. But apart from that, I think the Chiefs should get stuck into training, into a training regime, at least for 5 to 6 days a week. So look, dedication, as I've mentioned on many occasions, is everything. Okay, and dedication is something that I am a big adherent of, and as you can see, I'm always doing my videos in a suit. But that's because as soon as I finish work, as soon as I attend to my priorities, family priorities or personal priorities, I always come in to do this video. Now, this video has made me known as the guy in the suit, but hey, dedication is everything that it is all about. So whether I'm a suit man or a scarf man, it's all about dedication. It starts from here and resonates here. So look at that, in my suit after work, just to put on this video. So unfortunately, Chiefs, you don't have any excuse. This is for you guys. So just to get ready, just bear with me. Now, so I've got my notepad. Ready. See, got my notepad ready. I've got things written down here that I believe what is going to be good for the Chiefs in the off season. Now, as you can see, I have got a bit around the waist, but this is comfort fat. And guess what, guys? No matter who you are, from the Chiefs, from the Crusaders, I'm not playing rugby, so I can have comfort fat, because at the end of the day, I've got a good diet. Now, I believe it's important for the Chiefs to know that there is healthy fat and there is unhealthy fat. Based on the performances that I've seen this year from the Chiefs, you've got a few players, a few good players, more so than not so more, without naming anybody in particular, but there are a few people that have been a bit wide around the waist, and if it wasn't for a few particular players, and I'm not going to mention who, the Chiefs were in a contest. Without them, you would not have been in the contest, and that would have not been good for the local rugby. As we all know, the local rugby has been very, very close. It has been played at a very high level, at a test match level, and the scores have been very, very close. So my suggestion is that the Chiefs need to pay attention to healthy fat and definitely pay attention to unhealthy fat. Healthy fat is what you get from the natural sugars, so from your fruits, okay? From your almonds, that's where you get the healthy fat. From particular cheese, from particular dairy, okay? So these fat can be changed, okay? And these fat can be actually worked upon. Sorry about that. I just had a student come through wanting to just get some tips about training, so I just had to attend to them. So yeah, anyways, where was I? Yes, unhealthy fat and healthy fat. So there are plenty of good healthy fat in very good natural food. Okay. Now the unhealthy fat that you need to be aware of is the stuff that you get from your fast food, from your McDonald's, from the things that your body finds it very hard to digest. Okay, and see, for a guy who does not train, see, I have got I've got a little bit on the poku, but it's a lot tighter than what a person would have if they're unhealthy. And for guys that are professional sportsmen, you can't allow yourself that luxury to pile on the unhealthy fat from the unhealthy food. So copious amount of junk food. Okay, junk food, simple as that, junk food. Okay, junk food in all all its variety is unhealthy fat. Okay, you can't afford, sorry about that, my phone just dropped. You can't afford to have unhealthy fat. Okay, it just does not do good for somebody who's a sportsman, who's an elite sportsman. And unfortunately, the Chiefs, there was a lot of that. I have witnessed, it was highlighted that there was a lot of unhealthy fat there. You want good fat? Well, focus on your dairy, focus on your protein, focus on your natural carbohydrates. For example, the cassava, the kumara, the cassava. Okay, you have particular wheat that puts on very good carbs. Carbs, as we know, is the source of fat. Okay, but if you put on good, clean carbohydrates, it's easier to burn off, and then in turn, it's easier to turn that into strength and muscle. If you're consuming unhealthy fat, harder to digest, harder to break down, harder to turn into muscle, and harder to do anything with, to be honest. It just gets stuck in the gut, or it just gets stuck in the arteries, and post-retirement, it becomes very hard. So I want you guys to be mindful of that. Okay, that's pretty much a crash course on good fat and not so good fat. Anyway, so taking this and my ever-trusted notepad, so I think the best thing to do, first thing to start off with is to show, now the treadmill, okay, so the treadmill's not on, but what I perhaps can do is, so the treadmill's here, so just to switch the treadmill on, okay, now, so look at that. I cannot operate it because it's out of whack, but just this needs to get sorted out. Just to show, okay, just to show everybody the treadmill. So if I was to grab a chair, okay, and okay, so now I'm on the treadmill. Okay, so imagine this treadmill is switched on. Okay, this treadmill is switched on. So now to show what I'm talking about is that now what the guys need to do is not operate the treadmill at one particular speed. Okay, what I always say is to have a light walk. So imagine me walking. Okay, and then do that for a minute. And then for the next minute, start running, sprinting on the spot. Sprinting on the spot for 1 minute, and then you start walking again. Okay, start walking again for 1 minute, and start running the next minute. So in total, you need to do this for 20 minutes. It needs to be done for 20 minutes, 1 minute walking, 1 minute sprint, 1 minute walk, 1 minute sprint, 1 minute walk. So in total, out of 20 minutes, you should get 10 minutes of walking and 10 minutes of sprinting, because you need to keep the heart rate up. You need to get the heart rate up. You need to keep the heart rate up, and you need to keep shocking the system. So that's something that I would suggest at the beginning of every workout for the Chiefs players, is to walk for 1 minute and then start running the next minute. Like I said, 10-minute running, 10-minute walking. Okay? So now to the next exercise. Okay, the next exercise, first and foremost, before I forget, please do excuse the light glare above me, okay? Unfortunately, that's where it is, but this is where I've got the chin up, so should be able to, just think of it as me having a halo over my head. Okay, so now the next exercise is 10 chin-ups, okay? And as I've shown in my other programs, in my other videos, okay, chin-ups is based on, actually I'll try to see if I can get rid of this light. There we go, the light dilemma is sorted, all good. Okay, so back to what I was saying. So now we get into the chin-ups, okay, as I've shown previously. Chin-ups is a very good exercise to get the blood flowing and to also for any exercise that's required. And look, it's very good to do. Okay, so ready, pull up. Yeah. So back to what I was saying before getting disturbed. Sorry guys, I keep getting disturbed by students asking questions, but yeah, as I was saying, is I'll be doing chin-ups, so I try to do 10. Now, bear in mind, I haven't done this in a long time, but what I do say is that just to engage the muscles, you do open grip, okay, over handle, and over handle, over bar grip, okay, that's what it's called. So what you do is do as many as you can, so do 1, 2, 3, okay, so you do 3, okay, and then you change it up with the inside grip, okay. Now obviously you don't swing, obviously you meant to do this with partners, because then your partner will be holding your feet together and stopping you from swinging, and then assisting you up. I don't have a partner, but I'm sure you can get the gist, okay, and then 1, 2, 3, okay, and then you go closer grip. Okay, so first overhand grip, second is switch grip, and then third is close grip. Okay, and you do 4 of these, and don't be afraid to take a rest, okay, or stop in between, because it's all about quality rather than quantity. Okay, and all the way up and all the way down. 1, 2, 3, and one last 4. Okay, now to the next exercise. Next one I believe that is very good for people to do is grab a bar plate, okay, grab a bar plate, okay, hold it out and squats, okay, squats all the way down, without ripping your pants like I am, all the way down, okay? Do 10 of that straight in succession. So you do so firstly you do the walk and the sprint on the treadmill. Secondly, straight to the chin-ups. Third, you do the squats with a plate. Now the plate is, now what you do though, you do 3 sets of this. Okay, so you do chin-ups, squats, 3 sets. Remember, 3 sets of 10. Okay? Now since we're on that, then you change it up with 15 star jumps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, 15 star jumps. So basically, your first major exercise is your treadmill. Okay, second major exercise is chin-ups, okay, squats, and star jumps. Okay, so chin-ups, squats, and star jumps. That's your second exercise. So you got 10 chin-ups, 10 squats, 15 star jumps. That's second major exercise. So I'm up to 2 now. Okay, and now to the next exercise. Okay, welcome back guys. Third major exercise is squat burp. Okay, this is something that I've invented. Now for this obviously I'll need to take my shoes off so I can demonstrate. Okay, so now, yes, fluoro socks. It's because I'm very flamboyant, that's for sure. For somebody that's corporate. But anyway, it's not about me. So what I say, you start off over here, go down, and then you go up, and then go like that. Okay? That would constitute as 1. So what I will do is I'll do 10. So start off, get all the way down, and then get up, and then down. And that, stretch up. Okay, that's 1. That's 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. See, the whole point of a squat burpee is that it allows you to stretch your glutes. I'm a big fan of glutes and hammies, particularly. See all that? I'm spent. I'm tired from that. It may look easy, but it's not. It's hard. Okay, so I'm a big fan of that because it allows you to engage your glutes and your hamstrings. And for players that are particularly of the rugby union or rugby league nature, you would know that the biggest asset for somebody is to have strong legs. Okay, so that is the third exercise. And then last but not the least, I know we all love this, is the bench press. Number 4 coming up. Now guys, so it's bench press time, and just to show you, I've got 2 plates on one side, got 2 more plates on the other side, and I've got the Olympic bar. Okay, so now this is as you may know, I love bench pressing, and it's always good for athletes to bench press. Okay, so just to get into it, and my personal favorite is the incline bench press. Okay, because the incline bench press is very, very handy to build the top chest. Okay, so not the bottom chest, but the top chest, and that for the upper body strength for rugby league and rugby union players is imperial. It's just beyond words how good it is. Anyways, so just to get into it, just to give an example. So with the incline, so you do 10 sets, okay, and close grip. So close grip of 10 sets. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, with the incline, you do 10. Okay, and for good measure, on the last, if you can, try to max out, but it's not imperative, is the word I'm looking for. What's imperative is to build strength rather than mass. So as I've shown in my other previous videos, concentrate on the negatives, and I mean negatives on the gym, or like negatives on when you're pushing weight. So see, a lot of people, they concentrate on pushing out or concentrate on the negative gravitation. Okay, so concentrate on the gravitation of gravity towards you. So when you're doing chest exercise, rather than concentrate on pushing out, concentrate on the pushing in. This reformats your brain, and it's steadfast it actually expedites strength build and also mass gain. So anyways, that's 10 there, and just to show it again, just to show what I'm talking about rather, you will see me concentrate on the way down rather than the way up. So close grip, up, see slowly down, up, and incline. I just cannot have enough words about incline bench press. It is so good. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. So you've got 10 there, and now that is the 4th exercise. And then last but not the least, to end everything with, is push-ups. So just to show you guys. So guys, my favorite form of push-ups, okay, just to block, yeah. My favorite form of push-up is close grip, like this, okay? And very close, okay? End everything with push-ups. So, down. So just to do 10 of these, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, always the best to finish up with push-ups. Okay, now what you do is you have a little breather. Okay, a little breather before you can do another 10. Okay, and that's the last exercise. So end off with push-ups, and to be honest, try to max out as much as you can. Okay, now I've done this in a while, so obviously I'm exhausted, but never leave anything half done. Now my schedule for you who's watching this, particularly the chief players, is to end with 2 sets of push-ups. See, I'm tired. I feel like I can't do any more. But just to set an example and lead from the front, the next set of push-ups is going to be until failure. So tap out. So here we go. Close grip. Bang. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, I can only do 5. And then 3 breaths. And then we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, failure. 4. And then 5. There we go, guys. This is me finishing off. Your one and only Junior. Okay, take care of yourself and each other, and I will be back sometime very soon. Thank you, guys.